Welcome to the Expect Success Podcast, a presentation of GeorgeBalek.com with your host, George Balek. This podcast is for all things personal development. Don't expect success, prepare for it. Please welcome your host, George Balek.
Hey, welcome to Expect Success at GeorgeBalek.com. John Maxwell, an American author, speaker, and pastor who's written many books. His books have sold millions of copies, with some on a New York Times bestseller list. In May of 2014, Maxwell was named the #1 leadership and management expert in the world by Inc. magazine. Now, recently I was listening to a GoPro podcast interview between John and the network marketing legend Eric Worre. Eric asked John what his thoughts were regarding the network marketing profession. Well, listen to this.
Back to you, John. I want to talk to you about, you've been around the business world a long time, and you've worked with world leaders. And you are, in my view, one of the top thought leaders in the world when it comes to influence and when it comes to business, when it comes to a number of different topics. But what are your thoughts on the network marketing profession? This profession of people going out there and building their own business and helping other people do the same thing and moving products using this distribution channel.
Well, first of all, I'm very excited about people when they're in network marketing, because the first thing I know about them is they're going to grow. One of the things I love about that great industry is the fact that they look at you and say, if you're going to do well in this organization, you've got to personally grow. I've talked to thousands, and I know you have too, of people that would tell you they didn't read the right books until they began in a network marketing organization, where all of a sudden they began to be led on these are the books that you need to put under your belt because they're going to improve you. So the passion that network marketing has to build a better you gets 5 stars from me, outstanding ovation, because I love network marketing people because they're all trying to improve themselves. You can't miss on that. I mean, first of all, to me, the great gift to the world that network marketing gives me, more than the products and the resources, is the people. They give the world the best people that want to work hard and earn their way and make a difference and add value to people. And all those, you put the values that we value, and they all fit under network marketing. And so the values that they embrace, the growth that they expect from their people, and then the opportunity they give. I mean, they let you be empowered. I mean, hey, they basically look at you and me and they say the sky's the limit.
Yep.
Now, if you want to, you can stay on the porch. You know what I mean? You may never witness the sky, but it's up to you. But we're going to provide you the environment. We're going to provide you the encouragement, the atmosphere, the soil that's conducive for you to have a good crop here. And so,
what else do you like about
it? Well, I think that incredibly, look at the people that become successful for it. And what happens when they go out and they get some wins under their belt? They begin to develop a confidence that they've never had, and you know what confidence does for a person. And they begin to have their self-worth, the value of who they are, their self-image. They see themselves in a different way, and then what happens? They begin to perform on a different level because they see themselves in a different way. So when you think of if I see myself as a 3, I want to tell you something. I can't perform as a 6. I will perform as a 3. Now, it's one thing for you to come and speak words of affirmation into my life, and network marketing does that really well. They say, John, you're not a 3, you're a 7, you're a 10, or whatever. Okay, but let me tell you something. You can speak words of affirmation into my life, and if I don't produce, it won't be long before I don't buy those words of affirmation. I have to produce. I have to succeed. Now, what I love about network marketing is they put behind words of affirmation opportunity to succeed.
Yes.
So what they really do is they develop a true self-worth. Not, hey, you're just wonderful and you're amazing and I just can't get over how great you are. No. They give you an opportunity to prove their words. And when you prove the words of affirmation to yourself, that's the moment you get a true self-confidence. And that's the moment you have a true self-worth that then allows you to be successful in any area of life. It doesn't matter. You're going to be good because you've learned how to produce.
That's awesome. And to listen to this podcast in its entirety, I'll include a link in the show notes. And as the late, great Jim Rohn used to say, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Today you've been hanging out with Eric Worre and John C. Maxwell. So keep up the momentum. Subscribe to our newsletter so you never miss another episode. We'll catch you on the next show, and thanks again so much for listening. See ya.
Thanks so much for listening to this episode of the Expect Success Podcast with your host, George Balek. If you enjoyed today's podcast, please rate, subscribe, and review. And find more great content online at georgebalek.com and on Facebook and Twitter at George Balek. We'll catch you next time. And remember, don't just expect success, prepare for it.